Have you ever had that sick to your stomach moment when you check your bank balance and it is nowhere near what you need or what you've expected? Oh my gosh. Your first thought, how am I going to make it? What am I going to do? You can't cover payroll. You can't buy supplies. I can't buy groceries. I can't pay rent. The panic just starts to set in. But here's the truth, most entrepreneurs don't go broke because of the lack of money, they go broke from a lack of forecasting, not knowing. If you're waiting on sales to make decisions, you're already behind because you have no idea what's up ahead. And that's what I want to show you, cash flow power. Well, welcome back. What if you could know 1 month, 3 months, 6 months in advance when you're going to run out of cash, when to pause those pricey ads, or better yet, when to invest in growth, when you've got the money ready to start your business? What if you could see all of that long before it happens? What if you could plan on that and see into the future, your financial future? I've got some cash flow power for you that is for the money minded, for the financially focused individual that wants to manage their money. That's what the cash flow requirements worksheet is for. Budgeting sounds like a restriction, right? That's the negative connotation that comes with budgeting. I can't do this, I can't do that. But no, I'm not talking about restrictions. I'm talking about a secret weapon behind profitable businesses, behind building wealth, okay? But this is information you haven't been privy to. I've spent 35 years in financial management, managing other people's money, creating tools to help them manage their money. And when I created this tool, I had you and me in mind. How could we take what little we have and manage it to the next level, to the highest level, and build wealth from where we are? This has only been a secret to you. Successful businesses and entrepreneurs and the wealthy, they already know this stuff. Budgeting equals control, not restriction. So I want you to change your mindset. Budgeting equals control, not restrictions. It's freedom with foresight. You're telling your money where to go instead of wondering where the hell it went. And now that you know the secret, you're going to be able to stretch your tight budget and make it through. You're going to be able to bootstrap your business and bootstrap it with confidence. You're going to be able to plan for major purchases. You're going to be able to forecast your business growth and start making investments confidently. You're going to be able to build toward financial freedom personally or professionally, because this worksheet also works for your personal household as well as your business. Okay? So the only difference between the two is you're talking about living expenses and a paycheck versus business expenses and sales. This worksheet works for both. It is so powerful, and you're not going to find it anywhere else. And I'll tell you why you're not going to find it anywhere else, because I'm the accountant and I created it. So I know you're not going to find it anywhere else. It's the cash flow power. This information is not shared with you little guys. It has never been. We're worker bees, and myself included. If I hadn't been in the profession, I wouldn't have been able to offer it. It was meant for big dollars, for big corporations, for the wealthy people. Now it's my product. I created it, but I've used it to step into entrepreneurship. No boss is ready to show you the ropes, because if you're going to go into business, In my opinion, if I'm going to help you come into business, if I'm going to help you build your business, grow your business, I need to help you manage your finances. And this is something that you need to do because it goes hand in hand with selling your products and services. Once you sell something and make money, you don't just spend, you manage. Sometimes it's spend, sometimes it's save, sometimes it's invest. Here's what most people don't realize. Here's what most new entrepreneurs and people in general that's managing their money, their household income, don't realize. Cash flow is not an income, it's how it's flowing in. Your paycheck or your sale is the income. But if you make a sale and your customer doesn't pay you, you don't have a flow. You make the sale, you get paid, it flows. It flows in, and you have expenditures, and it flows out. You can be profitable on paper, but still broke in real life. When you know what's coming in and what's going out week by week, you gain that real power when you get it coming in and when you get it going out the way it should, telling your money where to go. The next one is profit is not a goal. Cash flow is. Profit is built into your pricing. Your goal is flow, cash flow, and the ability to move your money around where you need it to go, where you tell it to go. The cash flow requirements worksheet helps you see the truth in real time. You don't need more money necessarily. Start with where you are. You need to manage that. Manage your money that you already have better. And if you can't manage $1, you're not going to be able to manage $1,000,000. More money is not the answer. Managing the money is the answer. Have you ever seen a person and you say, I know for a fact that family makes minimum wage, and yet they're able to survive and provide for their children better than we are? And we're two working professionals barely making it. How are they doing it? It's money management. It's simply money management. And you need to manage the money that you already have better, whether it's personal or business. But money is not the problem. Your plan is. Now, when you get the money and when you have the money and when you're managing the money is not the problem. The plan is. Let me show you how to build a plan that builds wealth for you. Cash flow requirements worksheet gives you power to make your cash work harder. Match your marketing to your cash flow. Plan your campaigns during strong weeks. For slow weeks, use slow weeks for strategy, right? Don't keep putting more money in there. Use the slower weeks for strategy. Plan campaigns during the strong weeks. Automate revenue first, then automate operations. Systems don't save you if you're not making money. Doesn't matter what kind of system you have. You don't have the money to do it. Okay, so you want to automate revenue. What can you do to keep that revenue coming in like clockwork? And then you automate your operations. Now that money is coming in, I have X amount of money to do certain things. Marketing, hire some people, buy equipment, whatever that is. But you can't automate operations if you don't have any money. Next, pay attention. Reverse engineer your income goals. Set your targets and then forecast how you'll hit them down to the week. This is a special area that I often teach because it is tried and true in life. What do you need to hit, and how are you going to hit them? Okay? If it were your job, you might need to work an hour overtime extra every week. If it is a business, it means your marketing. It means getting discovery calls. It means getting inquiries. It means getting sales. That's the difference. Basically, all you need to do is join us live for the cash flow power. But here's what you're going to get in this live training. We're going to focus on cash flow power. That's what our on demand is about. We only focus on that one thing, and it's usually within the hour we try to do it. Um, you're going to set up, we're going to do the complete worksheet setup and the complete worksheet training. You're also going to get the PDF strategy and supplement guide. And this is where it's going to be a lot of tips and tricks because I'm going to show you how you can take this basic worksheet for what it already powerfully does and do even more stuff. I'm going to give you a powerhouse list of money move tactics, um, things that you're going to be looking for. Because if you're financial planning, it's like, what are you planning for? Are you planning for travel, full time travel, which is our focus here at No Boss? Are you planning to start a business? What are you planning to do? So, this is something that carries you on forever because it's really critical. And trust me when I tell you, once you get started with it, you're not going to be able to live without it. It's one of those things that you have to make sure that what you're doing today, you want to know how it's going to affect you next month, 6 months from now. You want to do something, or your business partner or whatever wants to do something that's kind of significant, and you're like, well, we have the money, but you need to see how that will impact your months ahead, right? And that's what you can see. It's like, well, if I do this now, even though I got the money in hand, if I do this thing right now, look how we'll be impacted down the road. Do we want to find ourselves 6 months from now going, ooh, maybe we shouldn't have done that? Now you can see that now. Now you don't have to do that because if you do it now, those numbers will carry forward and you'll automatically see what position you're going to be in the future. I'm telling you, this is cash flow power. Now, also, you're going to get a step by step video tutorial. Now, even though I'm going to show you in the live and the on demand how to use it, there's still a video tutorial for you to stop and start and see. So I look forward to seeing you in the cash flow power on demand training. You can get your money right. There's This is a tool that you're going to need. It's going to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. But at the end of the day, success starts with you. No Boss just helps you get there.